Capricorn, the universe has been trying to tell you something, and in this tarot card reading we are going to uncover and discover what that is. Let's see what it is that you need to know. Let's see what message needs to come out. Let's talk about you. Capricorn, spirit guides talk to it. Well, the Ace of Swords, well, that's an epiphany, a truth, a clarity, a realization, an understanding about the way you feel about something. Okay, they want you to be very honest here. They want you to have a realization about the way you feel about something here, Capricorn. Let's see what that is. What is that about the way Capricorn feels about what? What do you want, Capricorn? Let's get a few. Hold on, Capricorn. The Knight of Swords is in reverse. Oh, about this person. Okay. So what you need to know right now is it's time to be honest with yourself about how you feel about this person, this King of Wands here. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, Five of Pentacles, someone who maybe underpaying you, undervaluing you, make you feel crappy, you don't like the way that they're making you feel, made you feel left out, cold, neglected. So they want you to be real honest and really come to terms with the way that you're feeling about this person. Let's find out why. Why is that what they want you to know right now? Why is it the message that has to come out today? And Capricorn, yes, this is still Tarot Room with Saji and Cappies. What's up? It's still Robin. I changed the name of my channel, guys. I hope it's not confusing. I hope you're getting used to it. And yes, I'm still open for personal readings. The website stayed the same. So it's still Tarot with Robin. It's pinned in the comment section and the description. But let's see why this is what you need to know. Why you need to... I think there's some pent up... I think you're still mad at this person, and they want you to see and realize that, Capricorn. It's like you're trying to, well, the Two of Cups is in reverse and the Queen of Swords is you're mad at somebody, but you don't want to say it, or you don't want to admit it, or you don't want to talk about it because you know it's going to cause a fight. You know it's going to cause an argument. You've been maybe keeping something in or ignoring something or not really paying attention to how you feel about it in order to keep the peace, keep the harmony, keep things fluid or smooth. But it's time that you come to terms with that because you're mad about that. So with the Queen of Swords energy here, you're going to become resentful, you're going to become angry, you're going to become short or rigid, or, you know, it's going to affect you in a negative way. You cannot hold on or pretend that whatever this is isn't bothering you or is something that you have let go. From what I can see, you have it. So your spirit guides really need you to come to terms with that and be honest with how it is that you're feeling, because there's still some pent-up emotions and anger here when it comes to this person. There you are. When it comes to you think something was very, very unfair. Justice is in reverse. And the Hangman is in reverse. And you don't know why. Okay? There's a sacrifice or something that you think is very unfair. And so it's like, you know, your boss asked you to work Christmas, New Year's, Easter, St. Patty's Day, May 2-4, well, if you're Canadian, or, well, we have May 2-4 here, whatever your holidays are. But they didn't ask any of the other employees. You're like, this is unfair. Why am I the one working all the holidays? Why am I the one, you know, if you're in a relate? So there's an element where you feel that it was very unfair and unjust the way that you were treated. And they want you to see that because you can't ignore it anymore. So then what do you want Capricorn to do about that? So Capricorns acknowledge their feelings. They understand, yep, still irritated about that, still pissed off about that. So what do you want them to do? What do you want them to do? What's the advice? What's the actions to take? Let's find out, shall we? Cape, the Hierophant. The Temperance. Stop waiting for what you want. The Ace of Swords. They stop waiting for things to change, Capricorn. There's some kind of element where you think things will change or you're hoping things will change. They don't want you to wait because from what I can see is it's not going to change, right? If it's a work company, you're working all the overtime, you're working all the hours, you're getting the crappy clients, the crappy contracts, that's not going to change. You know, this is your husband, your wife, they never cook, you clean, you pay for everything. That's not going to change. Whatever it is that you feel is very unjust towards you inside of this situation, they want you to stop waiting for things to change because it's not going to change, and you're just going to get kind of fed up and end up being, you know, like that teapot. Like, did you see that Christmas movie with Michelle Pfeiffer where she like quit her family or whatever and she went on that crazy road trip? It was a good movie, but she was just fed up, right? It was unfair the way she was being treated. She didn't like it, and she was just a teapot. She exploded. She was fed up. And so they want you to deal with it before you get to that Michelle Pfeiffer, I'm fed up type of energy, because what they want you to see, it's not going to change, Capricorn. They want you to see that, and they want you to take the actions and stop waiting. Do you want Capricorn to have a conversation? Do you want them to just leave? Do you want them... They're telling me to get to the oracles and move on, and you know. And the oracles will assist. Okay. So let's grab some oracles here, Capricorn. Let's see what they want to say, and then we will jump back into the tarot. So then what does Capricorn need to surrender to when it comes to this unjust action, this situation? The magic of who you are. We all have magic in us. Even in the mundane aspects of life, remember, you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. Okay, okie-dokie-smoky. I do want to grab the Akashic Record message. What would that be for the Capricorn Collective? What is the Akashic Record message? What do we have here, baby? The right direction. So life has to be moving in the right direction. Think more, try more, and find the right path for you. If you move in the right direction, you will not get lost, and you will get closer to success. It's better to move in some direction than stay stagnant and or frustrated. Okay? Well, Capricorn, let's see what other messages from Spirit Guide next needs to come out. Let's see what else you need to know right now. Let's see what else you want to say, whether it's about this situation or not. What else needs to come out today, Spirit Guides? Talk to us. What do we have here? Do you realize we just got the same cards in a different order? And literally, oh my goodness. So Temperance. It is time to change the way you're doing things if you want to get what you want. And there's Justice. It is time to change the way you're doing things if you want to get what you want. So what is it that you want Capricorn to change? Is it just a conversation, taking action, standing up for themselves, doing what they... What do you want? What action do you want to change? What is that? What is the Hierophant in reverse? Not doing anything. Just taking... Well, they want you to leave this behind, Capricorn. Not taking action is gonna, like I got that feeling with the right direction. It's like not taking action, leaving you stuck. You're just not going anywhere, and you're just gonna, it's like, let's say this is work, right? You're undervalued. Every day you go to work, you're more miserable. Every night you come home, you're like, oh, thank God I'm done work. I don't want to go back to that place. And it's like, there's no action there. So you're frustrated, your mind and your soul is tired, but your body and your choices are not taking that action. They want you to initiate a fresh start and a new beginning. They do not want you to doubt yourself, right? You have that magical energy. Do you believe in magic? They want you to stop thinking. They want you to do, right? With all the astrology influences, right? We talked about it in the monthly reading, but there's a lot of Mars, excuse me, there's a lot of Aries energy, which is influenced by Mars right now, right? But that's a lot of go-getting, action. Get out there, try new things, do new things, and that's really what they want you to do. They do not want you to continue to sit here and tolerate being treated unfairly or unjustly. They do not want you to allow that type of behavior, right? People treat you how you let them treat you. And it is time to start treating yourself the way that you want others to treat you. So they definitely want you to actually take action. I'm going to get the career advice for those of you where this is career, because that's what I see is right now there's no action, there's just thought. It's time to take that action and start moving towards the right direction, because that action, if this is your reading, that intuitive message, right? Let me know how it's relating to you, Capricorn, but you'll know exactly what it means for you, right? You'll know what action you need to do because you've been thinking about it, and they want you to now do it. Like Nike said in the 90s, just do it. Is that even still their slogan? I don't even know. I haven't seen actually I haven't seen a Nike commercial in a really long time. Okay, so we have relationships. Business partners, office, love affairs, and communication with coworkers are highlighted right now. So make your choices with extreme care. All right, Capricorn, I just feel like I'm missing something or I'm not saying. I'm just going to grab this deck. Is there something that I'm not saying or something that you want me to pass along? Yeah. The Six of Wands. This is short-term pain for long-term gain. Instead of paying attention, like this is giving your attention to your sorrow, your pain, what hurts, what's frustrated, right? They're treating you wrong, you're pissed off, like this really sucks. But they don't want you to focus on that. They want you to focus on solutions, focus on getting into a better situation or involving and putting better people in your life. The Wheel of Fortune is alchemy here. But it's time to stop giving the thoughts, the pain, the attention, and start to give yourself and your actions. It's a very There's justice again. It is time to make the best decision for you, Capricorn, and staying somewhere where you're not being treated properly ain't right. So they really want you to dig deep here, and they really want you to stop contemplating and to walk away. That is what you need to know right now. That is the theme of your reading. Take advantage of all that Aries, that go-getting energy, and get aggressive and take initiative here, Cap. That's what you need to know right now. So Capricorn, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I hope it resonated and benefited you. And if you did, as per usual, I do ask that you like, comment, hype the reading. It helps my channel, helps other Capricorns find the readings, especially since changing my channel would really be beneficial, so thank you. And let's close your reading off with your final message here, Cape. What's the final message for Capricorn? Yes, yes. You know, this is why I love the oracles with the tarot. Let's admire the beauty of this final message, Cappy. When I loved myself enough, I began leaving whatever wasn't healthy. This meant people, jobs, my own belief in habits, but anything that kept me small. My judgment called it disloyal, but now I see it as loving myself. So take a few moments to reflect on ways that you loved yourself today. And what did you leave behind that wasn't healthy? Letting people treat you poorly, baby. Letting people treat you poorly. That's what I have, Cappy. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time.